Okay, guys. So so far tonight we have done a couple things. We have started out with the basics of Life is Feudal, going from creating characters, the basic game commands, chat functions, skills, the stats and caps, and going over inventory. Then we went to things like creating tools. We had to create some tools, which everything that we have on us, such as a pickaxe, a shovel, a primitive axe, a saw, and a knife, as well as a fishing pole. We created them items. And then we decided to do something about our eating problem. We were down really low, about 13 or 14 hunger. And well, if you don't eat, you die. So we went out, foraged a couple taproot, ate them. They didn't give us much health or much hunger at all. Then we went out fishing. The cod gave us 16 extra hunger, but that didn't do us very good. So we went and we found some trees that were growing apples on them. And that gave us what we have now, which is 91 hunger, and we still have 17 apples to go, which they give us 23 hunger each time. Our next thing that we're going to try doing, while we were doing all of that, we ran across a moose, and usually where there's a moose, there's a wolf. So the next thing we want to do is we want to kill the moose and we want to kill the wolf. But first things first. To kill a wolf, we need to put on some weapons. So we probably need to put on something such as the axe. And we'll take off the cooking device, which we use to cook our cod. So we have our axe on. We'll take off our pickaxe, because that's not going to do much. I mean, what's a pickaxe going to do to a damn wolf, right? We'll take off the shovel, because that's not going to do anything but dig the hole for the wolf when we kill it, if we kill it. Or maybe he'll kill us, and he can take the shovel and dig a hole for us. We're going to put on the knife also, just in case we need something extra. And while we're at it, we're going to create an extra tool. See, I was looking at this, and there's a sling that we can create. It takes a branch and a plant fiber, 10 plant fibers. So let's start working on getting some plant fibers. Yeah, Cox, it actually is pretty good. There's a lot involved in this game. It's pretty neat. I have no problems with it as of yet. I mean, the graphics are a little choppy here and there, but other than that, it's pretty good for something that's in alpha. Let's gather some plant fiber. Hopefully the graphics in that will be fixed in one of their updates. A lot of people are having optimization issues when they go in places like the forest and stuff. I have yet to have that issue. The only issue that I have had so far was when I tried to go... I seen a glitch in the ground, and you can see all the way under the ground, even the ocean and whatnot. And well, I just figured, you know, like most games, the graphic will appear as you're walking on it. So I went to walk on it, and well, unfortunately in this game, it does not work that way. I fell through the ground, I was in the ocean, underneath everything. I swam to the shoreline to try to go up and onto the shore, but it didn't work. So I logged out, logged back in, and it dropped me on top of the surface where I needed to be. So, other than that, that's the only issue that I've had. Right now we are learning. Is it like an MMO where everyone is playing on the same server, or like Minecraft? It is client servers right now. You can have up to, like, on this server in particular, we can have up to 64 people. And it is based around playing with other people because there's just so much for you to do that it's a lot easier if you have multiple people playing with you. It takes so long doing things by yourself. But as I'm just doing some tutorials right now, so I don't necessarily mind the time frame. But I have seen people that have created villages already, and actually on this server, there are some villages. Luckland FTW, this is his server, and we actually are doing a bit of stuff on this server right now. But for this purpose, I'm just going to teach the basics. Now there is a MMO version coming out that will be released at some point, which will allow us all to play in like a WoW type of setting, or a Star Wars Galaxies type of setting, or Archage, or whatever you want. So it'll allow massive multiplayer. But right now this is called LiF is Feudal your server, so you just create it the way you want to. But they are working on LiF is Feudal MMO. Alright guys, right now we have ourselves six plant fibers. We need 10 plant fibers because we're going to make a sling and we're going to go kill us some wolves. Or we're going to try. And, uh-oh. Do you hear that? That noise only means one thing. That there is a wolf near us and he's chomping down on something. So we are gonna get away until we can make our sling, because we don't need him attacking us right now. We're gonna attack him, but we don't want him to have the upper hand. There's a moose over there too, and he's probably with a moose unless he smelled me and decided that he wants to try to take a bite out of my ass. Okay, so we got 8 pieces of plant fiber. Let's keep watching this way so we're not ambushed by any wolves. Alright, we need 1 more plant fiber, and then we're going to create our sling. Which, for a sling, you also need ammo. So, we're going to create some ammo. Let's create our sling first. Go to our primitive toolbar. Craft. I really don't want to be attacked by a wolf right now. Alright, so we have our sling. So let's go ahead and put our sling on. T is the right option. We'll move our sling over here. Which means our knife will have to come off at some point because we need to be able to put our ammo in that spot. So, let's find a spot that has... I don't think it'd be around here anywhere. We need to find some sort of quarry or something, which looks... I swear, it sounds like something's chasing us, or following us. I'm just paranoid, I guess. Alright, let's find ourselves some ammo for our sling so we can take out that wolf that's over there. We need to find rock that's in a tile shape, not rock like this, because that's not going to work. Oh, by the way, this is clay right here. A little off what we're doing, but that's what clay looks like. That's a clay vein. We will need that at some point in the game. Alright, so here's this. Let's make sling ammo. Now, sling is pretty much a, if you don't know what it is, it's kind of like a, what do you call it? Bart Simpson carried one. A slingshot. Yeah, slingshot. But they just, instead of calling it a slingshot, they just call it a sling. Alright. We're gonna get rid of... Right. That's what we're doing. We're gonna go kill some wolves. That's for sure. I want to get about 100 of these things. Even though the sling doesn't work that well in this game, we need to get about 100 because it's just gonna take us way too many, because the aiming is really poor in this game so far. Let's go ahead and swap out our knife with our ammo. Alright. Let's try this. We're gonna go try to kill ourselves a frickin' wolf. I should probably meditate. Let me meditate real quick in case I need to run like hell. Let's let this get up here a little bit. We're at 98 or 93, 94. And we will eat as well. Alright, when that gets to 100, I say that we'll be fine. What's 5 points, right? So we hit it again, and that'll allow us to stand up. Or should allow us to stand up. There we go. And I will eat. That'll bring us to close to 100 on hunger. Now let's go do something about our little issue we have with wolves. Other than that, wolves give approximately 20 meat. Oh man. They give approximately 20 meat. And moose, they give like a crap load of meat. Like maybe 100 and something. So we'll kill the wolf first, and then we'll kill the moose, and we'll try to walk back with the moose back to our land. And we'll butcher the moose where our house is. You can see the wolf right there. He's gonna come after us when he knows that we're around. He's right there at the tail end of that moose. If we stop, we might actually be able to hear him. You can hear the moose. That's the moose calling. Oof, oof. Sounds like Tim the Toolman Taylor telling you. There's our wolf. Look at this guy. Oh, now you can hear the wolf. He's eating something. I don't know if he's eating the moose's excrement or what. That guy, though, I'm telling you. Oh, shit! Run in the water. There's one thing about wolves, is that they do not like water. So, hidden R, if we hit R, that actually puts us in our attack stance. And then if we take R? No. L? L actually allows us, if we hit right, or if we hit the left trigger, that allows us to throw, but we need to be good at it. We're not very good at it at all. We're gonna try to kill this damn wolf. Oh shit. Don't you dare. If we can get him down low enough with our thing. Ugh. Oh, he got jacked up. We hit him. We're gonna keep it in that same spot and see if we can. Ugh. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't you dare try coming after me, wolf. Bam, boy. You want some of this? Ugh. Oh, we got you. Whoa, 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 whoa. And if I hurt him too much, he's gonna start running away from us. Which is fine. Let him run away from us. That means we got the upper hand. Man, this really sucks. Just hit the damn thing. Ooh. Ooh, I don't think so, buddy. Man, see how bad the throwing of the slings are? This thing over here wants to give up. Oh! Why are we so overcumbered? I must be hurting him really good. Oh, right in the head. I gotta be careful though. He might get his strength back and decide to charge me. Then I'll be screwed. Oh, I got him. All right. Now that we killed our first wolf, we gotta put on a knife. And we gotta skin this damn thing and make some frickin' food. Let's skin him. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff though, that's for sure. I'm gonna drop some rock. That's taking up too much space. I'll drop all these too. Maybe the bark. Bam. Alright, now we got our corpse for our wolf. Now let's go ahead and open up our inventory and we'll move this meat over. The pelt. What is this? Like toenails or something? Claws. And bones. I need a drop. Oh, there's like a couple around here. Look at them. Nice. Which means there's probably more wolves too. Let's go ahead and put our shovel back on. I'm gonna drop this rock so we can hold more. Alright. Let's go ahead and put our rocks back on here. We're gonna go after one of them moose. Probably the one closer to the water so we don't get away. I hear a wolf somewhere. I don't feel right being like that. Oh, don't you dare. You stay near me. Alright. Come on, kill this moose already so I can take him home. He should die by now. I mean, he's not running away anymore. Not running around. Am I already out? Apparently I'm already out of... Let's just stab him. So we got our first moose. Got a long way to go, but we're gonna truck it. We gotta go over here. This is where our land is. So we're gonna walk this way. Although I might be able to drop him here, skid him, and I might actually have enough space for him. For his stuff. Let's put our knife back on. There's another wolf around here because I can hear him chomping on something. Probably that other moose. Alright, so there's our moose. Let's open him, see what we can salvage. This, get this, 150 meat. It's incredible. And I don't think we're going to be able to bring all the bone. That's not good. Let's put this stuff in here. That's a lot of food. We've been eating food too. Now we got some. Alright. Now let's head back over to our area without getting killed. Let's make our map a little bit smaller. Let's eat something. Eat some apples. Let's get back over to camp. Make sure we don't run into any wolves on the way. we're gonna cook up some of this meat because, you know, that's some of the best meat. 3 quality and 3 quality. So we can mix them, that's fine. But it'll be a lot better once we cook it. We're almost at our camp because I see all the trees that we cut down. And there's our camp. We can see the logs off in the distance. Okay, so here's our camp. We're gonna need some billets. I think I dropped some billets in this bag right here. And I did. The billets are gonna be used for our fire. If it'll allow me to pick them up. No, but it's not going to. So let's drop some of the stuff that we have on us. The bones, I don't know if the bones are the same. 3 quality, 3 quality. Yes, it is an online game. Right now I'm on someone else's server. Luckland for the Win server actually. And they are working on, so this is called LiF is Feudal, your server. And they're also working on LiF is Feudal MMO, so it will be a massive multiplayer online game. Drop some of this stuff real quick, and let's pull over our billets. Wow, still don't have room. Well, pull our billets over and we'll go back to it. Let's add the fuel, turn it on. It gives us a fire. Now we're gonna have to cook us some meat. So let's cook some meat. 170. Now to cook the meat, like anything else in real life also, you need to have a cooking pot. You cannot cook something without a pan. Well, you can cook it on a stick, but it doesn't give us that option, so we're going to cook it in a pot, a primitive pot. We'll go here, prepare, and we're going to go down to fried beast because that's what we just killed. It takes 6 meats, game meats, to create 1 type of bone of some sort. Takes quite a bit to make 1. See how good the quality is though. Those meats say 3 quality, so we'll see what it turns into. Turns into 15, so that's not bad. It's not better than my apples, but it's not bad at all compared to how much meat we have. So so far today we've basically started fresh in the game. We learned how to create the character, game commands, chat, skills, stats and caps on those stats, skill caps also, inventory, and then, well, we needed to create some tools, so we created tools within the game and we learned what they actually do. Just the basic tools. as we went further on, we've created some other tools. We created tools for fishing. We also did some foraging for food because we were pretty low on hunger. We were down to 13 or 14 hunger, which meant we would probably die if we didn't eat. So we foraged for some food. We cooked some food. We cooked the fish, the cod. That didn't give us much hunger at all. It actually gave us only 16. And we also, so we had to find another source of food. So we went and we found some apples. Apples give a good amount of hunger. So we harvested a couple apples, and as we were harvesting a couple apples, we also found ourselves some moose and some wolves. So we decided to live or die type of situation. We're defending ourselves from the wolves. We had an axe and we created a sling with some sling ammo, and we killed the wolf. And then we killed the moose because, well, good meat, good food. So now we have our moose head, our pelts from our wolf, and our pelt from our moose, as well as some bones and whatnot, and we got some meat. We came back. Now we just fried up some beast and find out that the quality isn't as good as the apples still. So now we're here where we at. Looks cool. Does it always require your character to eat? Yes, you do have to eat all the time. This little area right here, this is your hunger. 89 out of 100, you get 100 hunger points. If it falls to 0, you start dying. It's also located in that spot right there, and that's your hunger. So that's our hunger, so we do eat. If we don't eat, we do die, yes. So that's it for fighting and learning the basics. Now the next thing that I really am interested in doing is I would like to, make a home of some sort. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to figure out how to get rid of all these trees and start building ourselves a little hut or something. With wolves being on the loose, it would be nice to be safe. So we're going to create ourselves a home. Maybe some fences to keep out the wolves and so on and so forth. So with the time being, I'm going to take a break. Quick bio, go say hello to the kids, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. We're gonna stream a little bit. Tonight we've been creating a couple tutorials on how to get started in Life is Feudal. You can check them out on YouTube and whatnot like that. We've gotten to the point where we've started off with just the basics on what, like, the character creation, game commands, so on and so forth. We needed food, so we went out and got some food. Then we started off with tools, creating new tools and figuring out what to do with them tools. Then we had to defend ourselves from some wolves, and we killed a moose while we're at it. And now I want to get to the point where we make a home, protect ourselves from the wilderness, you know. So that's what we're going to do right now. I just got back from break, so we're going to figure out how to create a home. And we're going to do it together. So bear with me. I haven't actually gotten this far as creating buildings, but I'm sure it can't be too hard. Our skill levels are fairly high so far in certain things. So our carpentry, I think we need to get up a little bit higher. Can make wooden parts and small furniture, weapons, big furniture, decorate items. So we'll see how far we actually get on that. It might take us a little bit to actually create a house, but doesn't hurt to try. Doesn't hurt to start off somewhere anyway. Let's create a house. Let me get situated real quick. This won't be a tutorial about creating houses. This is just going to be us creating a house. We're going to update here. Stream will go down for a quick split second. And then